Virgo, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from now until the end of August. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Virgo, is the Emperor. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Star upright. So your biggest challenge here, Virgo, has a lot to do with the Emperor. I feel with the Emperor energy, this has a lot to do with making wise decisions. You know, determining what situation in your life is going to bring the stability that you're looking for. Now, if you're dating, a lot of you may be finding it challenging to find somebody who is stable, somebody who's wise, somebody who you feel is even worth dating. If you're already with someone, this is about you bringing stability into your relationships, into your connection, or even maybe into your work life. We're going to clarify the Emperor. We're going to see why it's your challenge and what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Virgo, you have the 10 of Cups, you have the 6 of Wands, and you have the 4 of Wands. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel that there was a very successful relationship, marriage, commitment here in the past. You and this person got married or you were living together and it looked like it was very successful here. A lot of people maybe, you know, saw your relationship, or, you know, some of you could have been in a job or in some sort of business or doing something here that led to some sort of stability for you. Now, I feel like this is a relationship. Not all of you are or were in relationships in the past, but this is about completion, fulfillment here in the past, and it looks good. Okay, we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Devil, you have the 8 of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups. So it's interesting because someone here in the present moment, some of you are dealing with a Leo, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting a Capricorn. Okay. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting for you with the Queen of Cups, there's someone here who has a lot of love, a lot of emotional availability here essentially is what I'm seeing in the present moment. And someone here may be communicating that with you or letting you know. However, the Devil is here in the present moment. So there could be something right now that's leading to some sort of instability within the relationship, especially with the Devil being here. This could be about, you know, overindulging, you know, engaging in certain things that maybe you shouldn't be engaging in, you know, vice versa. So we're going to find out why the Devil's here, why this energy is here, and what you need to know when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Judgment, you have the 9 of Cups, and you have the World. So something here is going to be closing out. A cycle is going to close out for you. And one of the things that you have to keep in mind, Virgo, is Mercury is going to be retrograding in your sign. It has already started, the shadow period. Okay, and it's going to start on the 23rd of August in Western astrology. So there's something here that you really want in the near future, but you come to some sort of realization with the Judgment, and the World is also here as well too. So something here is going to come to culmination. We're going to talk about that. We're going to see why those cards are there when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Star. So I feel with the Star here, there's definitely something here that may happen in the future that you're not aware of. This could have a lot to do with love and moving into a new direction with someone here. Questioning whether or not you should move into a new direction with this person, whether or not you're open to healing the issues that may have affected you and this person, okay? And again, a lot of the readings for, you know, for this week that I do, for this coming next 2 weeks, is going to have a lot to do with things and people from our past, because Mercury is retrograding. And by the way, Mercury is retrograding in your sign. So this is going to affect you most out of every other sign. So there could be something here from the past that needs to be addressed, that needs to be resolved. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify the Emperor. So the Emperor is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. So your biggest challenge here, Virgo, has a lot to do with whether or not you feel a situation you're involved in is stable or not. Something here may or may not be stable. And again, this could be in relationship to, or in relation to a relationship, a job, whatever the case is, whatever you're inquiring about, apply it to that situation. Your challenge has a lot to do with things that you don't see. There's something here that's not clear. You're worried about something. You want answers. You know, is this going to be stable? Is this something that's going to be, you know, something that's going to be stable for me? Can I trust this situation? Because right now your challenge here is, should I stay or go? Should I stay or go? Is this person going to leave me? Is this person somebody stable that I can trust? And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Four of Wands in the recent past. Looks like you got into a really successful, beautiful partnership here in the past, and it looked very nice. Tower, you have the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yes. So the reason why someone here in the past was rejecting, or they weren't emotionally 100% available to this, was because they were still getting over something here that affected them in the past. They were still getting over the fact that there was power struggles, or there was a third party, or there was this competition here in the past, because something here, Virgo, in the past, a relationship that you were involved in looked perfect. It looked great, but there was still these insecurities here in the past of, is this stable? You know, is this something that is worth me opening myself up to? Because once you open yourself up to a relationship, you're going 100%. You're going all in. You're going all in, right? Here in the past. And that's what I see happened here in the past. There was still this questioning and uncertainty. Now, in the present moment, it looks like somebody here is going to finally address their concerns, because someone here in the present moment could be a water sign you're dealing with, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm getting a Capricorn here, or a Leo. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups in the present moment for Virgo. You have the Justice, you have the Temperance, and you have the King of Cups. So in the present moment, it's very clear that someone is wanting to talk about the relationship, the connection, because the King of Cups is here and the Queen of Cups is here. These are two very strong court card energies, and when they come out side by side, it means that there's something here about a commitment, a connection. You have the Justice and the Temperance as well too. So I feel with the Justice and the Temperance, something here still needs to be set right, or put back into balance here. The reason why something here is not moving as quick as you want it to, Virgo, is because something here is out of balance. It's about, in the present moment, you determining what needs to be brought back into balance. And this is very much connected to the Devil. Some of you are dealing with someone here who does drugs, alcohol, they have addictions, and that's something here that may need to be addressed, especially if you and this person plan on moving forward to the next level. Tell me more about the Devil. Why is it here? What does Virgo need to know? You have the Page of Swords, you have the High Priestess, and the King of Wands. Yes, something here is not equal. You know, it's interesting because I just did Taurus's reading, and it's the same energy. It's very similar energy. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Or this could have a lot to do with the fact that Venus is still retrograding. And the reason why Venus retrogrades is because she's there to bring something back into balance, the Justice card, which is associated with Libra, and Libra is ruled by Venus. So in the present moment, there is this strong intuitive energy that something isn't right. Let me know in the comments what's not right. Something here in the present moment, whether you want to admit it or not, makes you feel uneasy. It makes you feel uneasy. And this is why the Eight of Wands is here in the present moment, because someone in the present moment wants to talk about this and they want to address the issues. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in the present moment for you. Now, in the near future, something here is closing out. We're going to find out what that is. Let's clarify the Judgment. What is it that you need to, what is it that you need to know when it comes to the Judgment? So the Judgment is clarified by the Lovers. You have the Fool and you have the Death. Five of Cups. at the bottom of the deck. In the near future, there is this very strong realization that whatever this relationship is that you're starting, something here is going to transform or change. So here's the thing. There's a couple of things that I'm getting for you. The first thing that I'm getting is some of you are starting a new relationship in the near future, okay? And this new relationship that you're starting, it's actually the beginning of the real beginning of the relationship. So there's phase, right? There's phases when you get into a relationship. There's the honeymoon phase where it's like, you know, you're in twilight zone and everything's nice and you got those hearts in your eyes and you're just overwhelmed by love. Something here is going to change within your relationship in the near future, okay? I'm not going to say, you know, if it's good or bad, because nothing is good or bad. There's just only lessons. So essentially here, something is transforming and changing because something here is going to come to an end. So it could be this enamored feeling of being in love and now needing to get down to reality, okay? And what do I mean by reality? I mean, for many of you, when you get into a relationship, there's practical matters, okay? And I'm looking at the clock right now. It says 811. So I want you to check online what 811 is saying to you, essentially what the angel number means to you. Because what I'm intuitively getting for you, Virgo, is something here is going to come to an end and a new cycle is going to start. And this makes complete sense because once the sun enters into your sign, Mercury is going to retrograde there. Mercury is going to be there to fix something or make something better. And this is a part of your challenge because your challenge has a lot to do with the Emperor. And the Emperor is very much connected to stability, wisdom. It's like the father energy. That's what it is. So if your relationship in the present moment is not stable and something here, you know, maybe you're dating this person, it's casual. And you may be saying, oh, well, you know, we really haven't solidified anything. We really haven't talked about marriage. We really haven't talked about, you know, being classified as, you know, what do people say today? Like, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, or you're my wife, you're my husband, or you're just a situationship. Like, there's something here about you and this person being in love, but that wears off in the near future because now something is changing. A new cycle is starting for you. And whenever a new cycle happens in astrology, it happens right after your birthday, which a lot of us feel change, right? This is the time where it's like, okay, you know, there's a new cycle coming in. There's like new energy coming in. You want something here. You're expecting something here. Okay. Whether you want to agree with me or not, you expect something here. Some of you are expecting marriage. You're expecting this person to say, you're the one. You're the person I want to be with. So something here is going to come to an end. Tell me more about the world. For some of you, this could be about the dating period, right? Like some of you are dating this person and maybe you two were casually dating other people, but now you and this person are starting to get a little bit more serious. And what may be coming to an end is the fact that you may be saying, look, I want to be exclusive. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, so there's this desire here in the near future to become exclusive. It's like, ooh, I want to be exclusive with you. Otherwise, I'm not going to give 100% of myself to the situation. Yeah, there's a choice here. There's a conflict in the near future. Like, this is what you don't see coming. The fact that somebody here has a wish. And it says, I trust in the flow of life. So when this card comes up and it says, I trust the flow, you know, in life, somebody here hasn't said anything. They may be bringing it up. They may be subtly bringing up these questions or these ideas in the present moment, wanting a response. But in the near future, it gets so intense because someone here wants, again, they want to solidify this. It's like, yes, we're in love. We spend all our time together. We might as well just move in together. We might as well just actually be together, like on a serious level. It says, I trust in the flow of life. So this, what Spirit is saying to you, Virgo, is do you really trust in the flow of life? How long do you have to wait until something flows in the way that you want it to? Or do you mention it and then expect it to happen, kind of thing? So there's a choice or a decision here because someone starts to become closed off in the near future because they feel something here is not solidified. They feel like, well, if I don't solidify this and I don't really get what I want, maybe it might end badly. So what's coming to an end is the honeymoon phase. What is coming to an end is, ooh, we're so in love. Okay, but what happens after that? Are we going to start sharing bills? Are you going to pay the bills? Am I going to pay the bills? Are we going to move in together? Like, what does our life look like moving forward? And this is why what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the star, because the star is about what? The future. Look what it says here. It says, I am inspired and positive about the future. So that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? So let's get some advice. What is the advice? And by the way, around your birthday, once the sun moves out of Leo, once the sun moves out of Leo, Venus starts going direct. So when Venus starts going direct, this means love, the idea of love, the way you've been in love is going to change, not only for you, but for everybody. And that's why there's these major changes that are happening. So what is your advice? Your biggest piece of advice here, Virgo, is the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So your biggest piece of advice here is before you rush into this relationship head on, because that's what a lot of you are doing, make sure you are aware of what you're celebrating. What type of relationship are you celebrating? Are you celebrating a situationship? Are you celebrating that someone's like, we don't really need a label? Are you celebrating a relationship where you're really talking about marriage, you're really talking about something that you really want? And if you're not, do not rush into something without thinking about it, without really clearly knowing what you want, because there's a lot of emotions here. Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. This is very emotional energy. And the Knight of Wands is very passionate energy. It's not logical energy. It's not based in logic. So just make sure that before you jump in full force, head on, that it is something that you truly, truly want. And it's something that you believe is going to bring the type of stability that you're looking for, okay? So Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.